Do I need to be liked? Absolutely not. I like to be liked.
Have you ever met someone who just walks into a room and instantly becomes everyone's best friend?
You know how some guys, they walk into a room and everybody takes notice? I think I need a take notice walk.
People just like them. They get invited to everything. They land dream jobs without even trying. They make friends at the DMV, for crying out loud. Meanwhile, the rest of us are over here trying our best, awkwardly laughing at jokes we don't understand.
Ugh, idiot.
Nodding too much in conversations, and walking away wondering why we are the human equivalent of an unsalted cracker.
Well, then do it! Go on!
Maybe I will, gosh!
But here's the crazy part. Likeability isn't luck. It's science. And once you understand how it works, you can make people trust you, follow you, and say yes to you without being weird, fake, or giving out free cookies. And here's where it gets a little creepy. This exact same psychology is being used against you right now. Your boss, your coworkers, that one friend who always gets you to pay for lunch, and even politicians. They all know how to make you like them and say yes.
You will say yes.
Yes! 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 Yes!
My name is Stephen Kofer, and it's great to see you. Today, you're going to learn how to flip the script. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to use the power of liking to influence people ethically, whether it's in business, dating, or just getting your friend to finally Venmo you back. And stick around because at the end, I'm revealing one psychological trick that top salespeople, business leaders, and even con artists use to win people over in seconds. Robert Cialdini, the guy who literally wrote the book on influence, spent years researching why we say yes. And one of the biggest reasons? We like the person asking. Which seems obvious, right? If we like someone, we're more likely to help them, listen to them, and buy from them. But here's the weird part. We often don't even realize why we like someone. Our brain makes snap judgments based on hidden factors we're not even aware of. And let me tell you, these factors are not what you think.
Hey, how you doing?
Understanding these hidden factors is like unlocking the cheat codes of social interaction. It's like discovering that the cool kids in high school weren't actually cooler than you. They just knew how to work the system. And today, I'm handing you the keys to that system. Let's talk about the 5 factors that make people like you instantly. Factor 1, physical attractiveness, the halo effect. I'm just going to rip the Band-Aid off. Good-looking people have an unfair advantage. Shocking, I know. Who would have guessed that being tall, symmetrical, and having perfect hair would make life easier? But it's not just about genetics. It's about the halo effect. This is a psychological bias where if someone looks good, we automatically assume they're also smart, kind, and trustworthy, even if they have the IQ of a potato.
You know, there's a lot of ugly people out there walking around, but they don't know they're ugly because nobody actually tells them.
But here's the good news. You don't need to look like Ryan Reynolds to use this to your advantage. Just present yourself well. Stand tall. Dress like you put at least 5 seconds of thought into it. And smile like you're not plotting world domination. Confidence, posture, and hygiene go a long way. Yes, I said hygiene. That means showering, Steve. Factor 2, similarity. We like people like us. This one is wild. We are hardwired to like people who are like us. It's why when we meet someone who went to the same school, likes the same TV shows, or even despises slow walkers, we instantly feel connected.
When you're a kid, you assume your parents are soulmates. My kids are going to be right about that.
Studies show that even tiny similarities, like having the same birthday or liking the same weirdly specific niche hobby, makes us trust people more. This is why salespeople always try to find common ground before they hit you with the, "So what's your budget?" And fun fact, this effect is so strong that even fake similarities work. There's a study where a salesperson lied and said, "Oh, we have the same birthday." And people were more likely to buy from them. Just imagine what you can do with actual real connections. Factor 3, compliments, the underrated superpower. People love compliments, but not just any compliments. If you say, wow, you're awesome, well, that's great, but it doesn't hit as hard as specific, well-placed compliments.
I like your sleeves. They're real big.
A study found that when people hear a genuine compliment, their brain reacts the same way it does when they get money. That means you can literally make someone's day for free. And no, this does not mean lying. People can smell fake compliments like a dog smells fear. Keep it real. Factor number 4 is familiarity, the mere exposure effect. Ever notice that the more you see someone, the more you like them? That's the mere exposure effect in action. It's why we feel connected to celebrities we've never met. It's why that random person in your office you barely talk to feels more familiar than a total stranger.
I once worked with a guy for 3 years and never learned his name. Best friend I ever had.
This works in business, networking, and relationships. Show up consistently, whether it's social media, meetings, or just not disappearing for months at a time. The more people see you, the more they trust you. It's science. If there's one psychological trick that millionaires, top salespeople, and even con artists use, it's this: the Ben Franklin effect.
I am asking you to do me a favor.
When you ask someone to do you a small favor,
You are asking me to be your wife.
something simple like borrowing a pen or helping with a minor task,
And as my wife, I think you should grant me this favor.
their brain goes, wait, I just helped this person. I must like them. It sounds backwards, but it works like magic. Use it wisely. Liking is a superpower. It's the secret sauce behind influence, trust, and getting what you want in life. Use it wisely. Recognize when it's being used on you, and apply it ethically to build stronger relationships, close more deals, and finally get your roommate to wash their dishes. Comment below. What's the weirdest reason you've ever liked someone? I hope you enjoyed this part of our series on influence. Click here to watch the rest of the series. We'll see you in the next one.